welcome back to my channel. This is Enjoy the Bounty of Planning with Tonisha Taylor, and this is it's an unboxing of the Cloth and Paper November subscription box. So, full disclosure, I kind of already know what's in this box because I already watched a couple of other unboxing videos because I couldn't wait. And then I checked my email and saw that I got a notification over the weekend that said that my box was already on its way. And then I checked the tracking number and it had arrived. They had put it in my mailbox. So exciting. So I'm gonna put this what's inside card just to the side over here and get to it. So I am so excited about this though, because even though, you watch these videos and stuff, but you still are really excited to see what's in the box when it's like yours at your house. So, okay, so we have here some journaling cards. They always send you, oh no, it's two. Okay, I was gonna say, ooh, that's thicker than they used to be. So they always send you journaling cards. This one says, make happiness a priority and be gentle with yourself in the process, by Bonnie Ware. I really like that. That is a great thing to think about going into 2021. And then let experiences be your coach. And this is a quote by Tabitha Brown. And then you have this, the January card. Every month when they send you a subscription box, when you order from Cloth and Paper, they send you this month journaling card. And they're so nice. I use them and I use my Cloth and Paper transparent dots to just signify like important dates in the month. So this one is for January 2021. So what I'll probably do is I'll put in like the first day of spring term, the day when I have to return to campus as an administrator. Well, campus in quotes, because we're coming back online. We did online for the fall. We're going to do online in my department for the spring. So I will mark those there. And then this one says intention. The mental state that represents a commitment to carrying out action or plans. And I absolutely love that as just a definition. So this is definitely going in the work planner. All right, so I'm just gonna rip into that. Just pull everything out. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so y'all know I love me some sticky notes. Like, I love them. So it's probably the thing I order from them most, besides certain inserts and like note papers, but sticky notes. I love sticky notes. Sticky notes are my friend. So these ones are just the limited edition dated memo sticky notes. So this is, you put the date up here, and then whatever the memo note is here. This is kind of this, it's a little bit more of a mauve-y color. This is kind of, I would call this like a latte color. So it is definitely more, just so you have an idea, more of kind of a, I guess more sort of a little bit of a purpley color. It's really pretty either way though. And then we have two of my favorite kind of sticky notes. These are the page flags. These page flags fit great. I saw somebody on here who did a video who said that, they might be like the A5 square. I'm gonna actually say they are. I use the HP Classic and they fit within that square with square around. But this one is the Prosecco, so you can see how transparent that is in terms of typed words. So I will say, if you use a dark pen at a 0.5 at least, or a 0.3, you'll definitely be able to see that through this. So like if you use a dark blue ink or a black ink, even for your handwritten things, you'll be able to see that through this page flag, through that color. Okay, so this Prosecco is kind of a peachy kind of color. Really, really pretty. Cannot wait to start using that. And then this one, I was actually just thinking I was gonna need to order some more of these because I have the Amalfi Coast circles and I've used almost all of them because I love them. So I'm so excited that they sent in the November box Prosecco transparent circles. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys. So these circle notes are great to use just as like you would a sticky note. But like I also use them behind the transparent journaling card we get with the month on it. So you know how we get the, in other subscription boxes, we got one of the journaling cards was the calendar for the month, but it was transparent, like a transparent plastic, like a glass plastic. These are great to put behind that so that you get a little bit of contrast, but you can still see through it. So super fun. Very excited about that. Okay, so then we have monthly tab stickers. So these are just for, looks like all 12 months. So this is exciting. Keep up a bunch of racket taking those out. It looks like it's just, yep, it's just one sheet. They're all on one sheet, so you can see that there. And then we have, I'm just gonna skip. So this is something I'm actually really interestingly excited about because I'm usually not a fan. So this is basically a calendar. And I will tell you why I'm excited about it. Even though it is spiral bound and I don't really use a spiral bound, I'm excited about it because it'll give me a way to just try. I think that what this is half letter size. Because it doesn't, I don't think it says on here. Yeah, it doesn't say the size. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna get something to figure this out. Okay, so I went to go get, I ordered some half letter size disc bound note pages. So I went to get those to see. So this is a little bit bigger than the half letter size. Okay. So if you kind of line it up like that, and actually it looks like this, we'll use this as a guide because this is supposed to be an insert to go in here for like a little bit of deco and inspiration, I guess. So this just says, today is the opportunity to build, but tomorrow you want. And that quote is by Ken Perot. So if we just kind of line that up, you can see that it is, the half sheet is a little bit taller. So it's taller by, looks like a 0.5 millimeter. Is those millimeters or centimeters? That's centimeters, sorry. By 0.5 centimeter, or roughly 1/4 inch. Okay, and then it is wider by also about the same amount, about 1/4 inch. Can you see that? So this is gonna be, I'll have to look up the page sizings. I think that means that this is an A5. I'll put the notes in the comments. But I am really excited about this. It is a 12-month calendar. And so on here on the front, it just says 2021 with the 1. And then it is a 2021 vertical weekly lined year at a glance. You have your world clock, your conversion charts. Conversion charts are always useful. Your 2021 year at a glance on 2 pages. And then your holidays. And then it just starts with your month. Oh, that's cool. Okay, wait, hold on. Now I'm gonna have to look and see if that happens every month. It does. Okay. Oh, I really like that. Okay, so you have your front cover for the month, and it's just gonna say the month, the year, and then there's gonna be probably a quote on every page. And then over here, you have your dark color for the month. And I'm gonna find, because they're under here somewhere, these monthly tab stickers are the stickers you're gonna put on here if you want your tabs, right? So can you see that? And what I'll probably do is have another video where I do like a setup in this, because I actually need to think about how I want to use this. I think I'm going to use it for personal, but I need to think about that. Because I have a pocket one that I already use as like my on the go. But because I use it as a wallet as well. But this is actually a really good on the go size. And I was actually just recently thinking about possibly switching when I have to go back to being on the go more and going places. Right now I'm working from home. This might be a good one. Actually, I was thinking about switching to the half letter size, switching to this size for my work planner. So my personal planner and my work planner are both Happy Classic sizes. So you can see HP Classic sizes. So you can see from this one, you know, the difference in the size that you have, even in just the covers. And so you can see that even though it's a clear cover, that you have, you know, about an inch, inch and a quarter here, and about an inch and a quarter here. Okay. So, so this is definitely smaller and would be a nice potential transition. Honestly, probably more for personal than work, because for work, I take a lot of notes and I need a lot more space. But for personal, I don't really need that much space. So I was thinking about transitioning out of the Happy Planner and into this size, but I need to think about that some more. So this is a great way to think about it, right? Because I think that we all need, when we're trying to decide these things, we decide them in part based on, like, you have to use it in order to know for sure what you really want, right? And so that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I love that on the back side of the month, you have, even though it's grid, and I'm not a fan of grid paper usually, I love that you have a notes page here, and then you have your goals, important dates, bills, and to-dos, just like you have. And I have an insert from them for December that was in the October box, but I can show you. So this is actually the back of the pre-planning page from Fancy Co. But so this is how the month comes when you get just 1 month, right? So you don't get that cover page basically, right? So this is the cover page that you're getting. Oops. Right? That cover page. And then more note space, and then this same kind of layout, right? And then the month on 2 pages, And then they call this, yeah, this is the vertical weekly line. So it goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's actually how this one goes as well. And so I am going to try it in here, and if I can make it work for me for the month of December, then I know that I can make it work for me for future months. So I'll be able to use this for personal. And so I do like that you get the month here and the priorities. And so I think that's really pretty cool. I'm excited about this because one of the things I've been thinking about with my personal planner is right now I use one planner layout for health and fitness and then another planner layout for like the personal, like all the personal to-dos and bills and stuff like that. And I've been kind of thinking about the possibility of, the reason why I was thinking about the possibility of going to half sheet is because I was thinking about the possibility of doing, the potential of doing everything on one calendar, right? So all the health tracking and everything all on one calendar. Again, because I used to do it that way when I did all of that in my bullet journal. And so I did all of the bills, I tracked everything in one bullet journal, which was a lot of information on one page, but it was effective. And so I'm wondering about going back to that. So we'll see. Stay tuned, right? All right, so let's finish up this unboxing. We have one last thing. And it is, sorry about that plastic noise. Come on. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that feels nice. So this is another, I guess, kind of insert that can go in here. And it just says cloth and paper, and it's like looks like it's kind of like a door or like a window kind of action. This paper feels so amazing. It's so velvety and like pretty feeling. Like I can't even explain to you. Like it's matte. It feels a little bit, it's smooth, it's matte. It feels a little bit, it feels like, I don't know, somebody else on here who did an unboxing said it felt like velvet. It does. It's very smooth. It's very pretty. It's very buttery. Yeah, that's nice. So I am gonna just stick this in. It's kind of weird because I don't know where you would stick it. I guess I'll just stick it in after all of the stuff. So this is a little bit different, right? Because a spiral bound that you can sort of clip into, as it were. So a little bit different as a concept. Interesting. And then let's actually, let's stick this after, let's go halfway. Actually, you know what? No, let's stick it in front of August. Because school starts in August, and that seems like a good time to be thinking about a quote that's about building opportunity. So even though if I end up using this for personal, I won't have like necessarily school dates in there, but I do always have kind of like those broad things that I need to remember and make sure that I'm kind of building my personal time around my work time. So I do have broad things in there. Now I will note, like now that I've stuck that in there, I do notice that that black gives me a black line down the side. So it's definitely a little bit bigger than the page itself. But like I noticed that I don't see that with this this build one doesn't seem to stick out like the black one does as much. It sticks out a little bit, but it doesn't seem to stick out as much. And it might be something that once the pages get more use, that might shift a little bit, but I feel like that won't be true for the black one. Oh, so on the back, there is a quote that says, "Raise your standards and the university will meet you there," by Danielle Laporte. So that's really cool. So I will say the covers of this is a heavy cardstock for the back. And it is a heavy cardstock for the front. And then you have this plastic, which has this protective covering. And y'all who've seen me do this before know I cannot stand these. And I do rip them off. So let's try and see if we can get it off here. Even though I'm not gonna really do like a whole setup. Boom! Yay! It is awkwardly satisfying to get that off. Now, I will say, if you're somebody who doesn't really like the glass look, you prefer the the kind of more frosted look, you could probably leave that on for as long as it'll stay without being terribly annoying. And then you would have, like it is on the back, this more kind of frosted. This does feel really kind of slick. And it does get a more slick feeling as you continue to use it. Okay, so let's go ahead but in this day and time with COVID and everything, if you're someone who has to go to campus, or you have to leave more and take your planner with you, having a clear plastic kind of something that you can wipe down is actually awkwardly reassuring, I can honestly say. And so, it seems like there's just the one side on this one. And so, because you can totally just like take a disinfectant wipe and wipe this down, and then, be fine with it if you had to take it, to class with you or something like that, and kind of, take care of it in that way. But it also means like if you spill something on it, you can wipe it off. So this is super, super pretty. I'm very happy with this box. Very happy with this box. So I did order the 3-month subscription, and so I got an October box. This is the November box, so the December box will be my last box on my 3-month, and then from there I'll decide what I'm gonna do moving forward. And I just had an idea. What I might use this for, I might actually use this more as a catch-all the way I used to use the calendar part of my bullet journal, where I had everything in there. Because I might use this more in a way to do pre-planning as well. Because I just had a thought. So one of the things that I do in my health, and even though I know this is an unboxing, but I'm gonna say this real quick and then I'm gonna be done. So I use the health and fitness planner from Fancy Plans, and I already know for the goals that I have, I really do need this month. But what I really need is this kind of layout. I need the thing that tells me, so I can track breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, workouts, and water. I'm not yet at a point in my health journey where I can do this without the tracking mechanisms, right? I need the habit tracking mechanism that this gives me. And so going into this is going to be a mess. It's going to mean that I'm going to have to do more work in here. But what I could do is I could use this planner to include and note out things like the big stuff related to work, the bills, the meal plan things that are big, that are related to what I want to be able to do, tracking expenses, planning vacations, things like that could still happen in here. And then in my, where I can have the whole year, and then in here, I can have, just a few months. Because that's what I have right now, is I have just the end of the year. I have October through December. And I kind of like that. To be honest, I kind of like, and I might just stick with that, where I only have 6 months. So my 2 planners, 6 months each, for a total of 12 months. So that's kind of what I was thinking. And this would be something that would probably never leave the house. Actually, would always stay home, but it would help me with the pre-planning, which is so important. So we'll see. Like I said, stay tuned. We'll see how it gets used. It'll definitely get used. I just don't know how. So in a future video, I'll probably do more of a setup and how I'm using it, and you'll get to see all of that fun stuff as well. So here we go. This is everything that came in this one. Not this card. That card was in the last box. So all of the journaling cards and all of the notes and things. So thank you so much for joining me on my channel. I hope you enjoy the bounty of your plans. Go ahead and make sure that if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe so that you'll always and hit that notification bell so you'll always know whenever I have new content on my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Enjoy the bounty of your plans. Bye.